I wanted to do a follow-up because I did a piece called Fisheye Facebook, and some of my videos get hardly any views, let alone hardly any comments. There's my satellite dish, and it's pointing, I don't know if you can see from this angle, let's look through the window, at about 90 degrees. Now I'm sure a satellite engineer will correct me on that, but he can point that satellite almost at 90 degrees across, coincidentally, at, I'm going to call it a GPS tower, because that's what I now think it is, not a mobile phone tower, although that's its secondary purpose. But there's the GPS tower in the distance. Now, the point of Fisheye Facebook was basically to highlight that I'd had a conversation with a friend on Facebook, and that conversation revolved around the satellites. And I didn't actually say this, but I don't think there are any satellites up there. I think it's all a nonsense. And after posting the video, I got endless comments from a couple of shills, this Moogler character and Sly Sparkane. Endless comments with them wanting to change the subject, talk about something completely different, the whole time ignoring the no photos of satellite comments, which I made about 20 times. They'd constantly try and change the subject. They'd constantly trying to bring me onto a topic that was completely unrelated. And in a couple of comments, they essentially said, well, he's asking us to do an impossible task. And I had to point out, well, if it's an impossible task, people love a challenge. Apparently, we've been to the moon. You know, everyone thought that was impossible, but yet we can't take a picture of a geostationary satellite that's directly above us, or directly above Europe in the case of my satellite dish. I don't get it. Why is it impossible to take a picture of it? You know, we've got telescopes that are excellent. People love a challenge. Why can't we have a photo of a geostationary satellite, or a video? Why not? You know, it doesn't require 70 comments. It just doesn't. I didn't think it was that big a point. It was, you know, kind of my tongue-in-cheek way of catching out my friend. But it would seem that it's a massively important point. You know, there's these two guys, or probably one guy, because they both comment at exactly the same time, that want to flat out make anybody who looks at the video think, oh, this is nonsense, there's obviously pictures of satellites, because they keep posting links. Links to the supermoon, links to the ISS, links to anything but satellites. And when I highlight that point, they just say, wow, you're asking the impossible. I don't think I am. I think if there's satellites flying up there, not just satellites, thousands of satellites, then we should be able to simply point a lens at it and take a picture, but we can't. So this is going to be called No Photos of Satellites in Space, Fisheye Facebook follow-up. Anyway, I've been Nathan Oakley, and I'll see you in the next one.